We know a great deal about the actual construction of the wall. Archaeologists have pored over the details now for over a century, so we understand the broad order of construction, although much work remains to be done. Initially, the wall was built of both stone and turf. The stone section ran from the Tyne to the River Irving, and the turf, the section from the Irving through to the Solway. Eventually, the entire length of the wall was replaced in stone. So it should not surprise us to find evidence for tools as used by the original wall builders from various sites along the length of the wall. We can see tools for turf cutting, for stone splitting, but we can also see the areas where those tools have been applied. Quarry sites, for example, or here, as at Limestone Corner, areas where the Roman engineers have tried to break open stone. But that's not our only evidence for the process of wall construction. We also have the written testimonies of the builders themselves, a whole range of inscriptions left by working parties as they made their way along the wall. We tend to call these centurial stones because they are actually the testimony to working groups of centuries that have actually been divided up to complete the work. And overwhelmingly, they recall the work of legionary soldiers. But there are some interesting exceptions to this. Some of the stones we found along the wall actually refer to the names of British tribal groups, suggesting working levies that were brought up to perhaps patch the wall at a later stage. And one very interesting inscription, found not very far from where I'm standing now, actually records an auxiliary unit working on ditch cutting. Why did it make so much of that achievement? Because it was working through an area of fiercely resilient volcanic rock. It wasn't until much later on that auxiliary units started to appear repeatedly on building inscriptions, and this was once the wall was already established, and for the most part the auxiliaries are involved in repairs to their own forts.